we're good. We're rolling here. Rocking and a reeling. Alright, let's see here. Let's move this over. And that went well. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Let's do chat. Okay, what else do I need to do here? I need to click this. And click this. It is super sunny today. It's warm. Hopefully it's warm and sunny where you are today. Very, very nice weather. I'm enjoying it immensely. Feels more like spring today. And I'm a big fan of that. Alright, let's move this in such a manner that it's like this. That's better. Much better. Okay, good. And we will have a look here. What do we look at first? Let's do great quotes on Twitter first. Look at that. Oh my lord. Oh, his face is all cut. It's like almost half of it has got a huge scar on it, and it looks fairly fresh. Yeah, they were definitely fighting over something. Football Insights here. Who's this? Oh, wow. That is big news. They're not going to tag Tony Pollard. Oh, boy. So they must feel like they can do better. A better usage of spending their money. There is not a lot of respect right now for running backs at all. I don't know what that's about, but they're definitely not doing that. All right, who else do we have here? Oh, yeah. We all know who that is. So, there has been rumor that the Cowboys are interested. See how the storylines start to fit? Now, it doesn't mean that's going to happen. See, I think he's an older back. There is no guarantee there that he's going to do phenomenal. Yeah, seeing that the Titans are the same, they are not going to franchise. I think you're going to see where a lot of the teams are going to shop for running backs. In the free market, in the draft, any way they can. I'm very disturbed by that poor animal with his face half cut. Look at that. How do you get that out of your head? I sure am not. We think we have problems. Alright, we're going to put some music on in the background here. We have jazz. We have ambient. We could try ambient. We got atmosphere. We got rain. So beautiful today. I don't need rain. We got chill. We got hip hop. Lo-fi. I tend to like lo-fi. Let's hit lo-fi. Here we go. Lo-fi tends to be popular though, and sometimes you can't get it to go on. I've noticed that in the past. There it is. It's on now. Wow, Saquon Barkley. Look at that. Nobody's tagging the running backs. That is clearly a pattern this year and last year. Supply and demand, right? If you can get... I'll tell you though, they're paying through the through the nose and the roof for not running backs anymore. Sorry, quarterbacks. Look at this. Here's another one. Breaking. Chargers are expected to let running back Austin Eckler explore free agency. He had a horrible year last year. He seemed like he was injured. Oh, I feel bad for him. I really do. Russell Wilson. I don't know where he's going to end up. Where do you guys think he's going to end up? I have no idea. And it's not that he's a horrible quarterback. Like I'd say he's mid-tier now. So he's definitely worth a look, right? He just didn't work out with the Broncos. And we don't know what the Eagles are going to do this year. All right, let's have a quick look here. See what else is heating up. Oh yeah, clearing cap space again. Another individual. The Dolphins have to, though. Yeah. There's something like 50 million over cap space, though. That's the problem. All right, let's have a look here. Get rid of that. There's a character if there ever was. Right here. Richard Sherman. Bail set at $5,000 after weekend arrest. Oh no. That's not good. Bail was set for $5,000 on Monday for former NFL star Richard Sherman following his weekend arrest for suspicion of driving under the influence. Sherman was pulled over just before 2 a.m. Saturday for driving 79 miles per hour in a 60. What is it with vehicles, right? You know, even if you think about Tiger Woods, right? How he almost ended his life by driving too fast. And no one ever really said it was under the influence, but there were suspicions, right? The Raiders are not expected to franchise tag Josh Jacobs, and that would cost them $14 million. So they're just going to land where the chips land. So if you notice, there's a pattern here. It's all running backs, every single one. Ooh, the Bucs won't franchise tag on Baker Mayfield, which would allow him to become a free agent if he wants to. Oh, Lord. So what are they thinking? It says his situation feels very similar to Seattle, that had no franchise tag with Geno Smith last year. Interesting. So are they going to offer him a long-term contract instead? Or are they going to weigh out their options in the next few months? Okay, so yeah, that seems to be the trend. They try to get you in a deal where they can allocate the money longer instead of franchise tagging you. And franchise tagging you is an average, which tends a lot of times to be over the value of that player, which is not good. So it's better for them to take their chances. Oh, look at this. That is wonderful. Congratulations to Ryan Clark, who just got re-signed by ESPN, and I know that they were definitely having heated negotiations. And he was being respectful, but he was talking about he felt like he wasn't being respected, or what he felt he was valued at, and what they assumed he was valued at was not at the same level. I don't know what he ends up getting, but I was worried that he was going to be just doing YouTube, but that's great. Good for him. Oh, I like this right here. This is definitely someone worth following. She has her own other show right now that talks about things like Love is Blind. And I think The Bachelor. I've never watched it. I only saw a preview of it. But good for her. And what she says is one of the best teammates around. Not just because he likes my answers. That's good. He tends to have heated debates with certain characters. Your first guess is probably correct. This is some pretty intense music. Yeah, we keep seeing the same names. It's like last year, right? So we're looking here at JJ McCarthy, Drake May, Bo Nix, Michael Penix. I don't know that person, but I'll have to look them up. Man, he had a great year last year. Jordan Love, he came on like fire. Really did a great job. All right, let's see what else we got here. Marvin Harrison. He had, wow. That's impressive, eh? 1,102 receptions, 14,580 yards, and 128 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison. I remember him, of course. How's he going to do this year? I think he's going to do great. They need to get better pieces around him. I don't know how he survived last year without being seriously injured. And you know, we all know he's not a big guy. He's just around 6 foot. He definitely, I'd say he was a bust. He wasn't, he wasn't, he wasn't first. That's for sure. That was CJ Stroud. So CJ Stroud, I think, was phenomenal. We haven't done anything here that for kindness matters. A lot of people just need someone to be kind to them today. I would agree wholeheartedly with that. Let's see if we can get... This is a feature you can do, by the way. Can add an extra camera. Let's see what we got here. And it can be at high definition. Not that this camera is high definition. Now I just have to remember to add it. There we go. There. And the other thing is too, you can just move it up like we've done there. You just slide it where you want it to go. And that seems to be the simplest way to do it. Do I have that pamphlet? Let's see here. I have notes here too I wanted to talk about. A lot of people finally giving, I think, Andy Reid just dues. All kinds of rumors that Bill Belichick may end up being an analyst this year. Mike Tomlin, will he finally get the quarterback that he richly deserves? I hope he does. I think it'll make his life a lot easier. John Harbaugh, great coach. Doug Peterson, Great coach that had a bad year last year, I think. Kyle Shanahan, I'm not too sure that he hasn't peaked, that he is at his maximum. I hope he can get the pieces he needs. But, you know, we have to be real. As long as Patrick Mahomes is in the mix, there's always a chance that they're going to win. And I think that would have been the chance of a lifetime if you would have had a crystal ball to know how well Mahomes was going to do and dominate the league as he has so effectively this year and for the last 7 years, right? I could not believe how he turned it on when he needed to, because they were, let's be real, they were a hot mess at the beginning of the year. That was not a great looking team by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I'm going to move the camera here just ever so slightly. Give you a slightly different angle here. I got it on a little base. There we go. So how is Anthony Richardson, do you think, going to do this year? I think he's going to have a great year, as long as he can stay out of harm's way. And maybe they can draft some half-decent linemen. Well, yeah. Kyler Murray, who doesn't like watching him? There hasn't been any talk whatsoever about him or any trades, or I'm shocked. Daniel Jones, many people say that if he has the right pieces around him, that he could recover and could be a success story this year. Geno Smith, we'll have to see how that goes, but he got a great contract, I thought. I think he got what he's valued at. Derek Carr also. We'll have to see how he does, the supporting pieces. That's another team that's crazy over cap, but they will benefit from it going from $230 million to $255 million. Karma is the most patient gangster ever. That's so funny. All right, let's take a moment and have a look here at the notifications. Thank you, Goodwitch, for all that you do each and every day. I really appreciate the things that you do. Thank you. Thank you to Barbara Allen as well. Thank you for the support. Thank you to Georgina and Linda Lee King. And that is someone I know, I think, from years ago. Yeah. I have not seen that person for a while. I'm a writer. Anything you say or do may end up in my novel. That is funny. That's like Taylor Swift. Anything you say or do may end up in my song, right? Let's see here. John Pierce. We see him almost daily. Thank you. I appreciate you. One of the fiercest and most talented women in tech right here. There you go. Oh, this thing is amazing. It shifts. It's like little plates that do circles. Have you ever seen this? It's phenomenal. A little eerie. Kind of strange at best. All right. I don't know this person. Daryl Smith. Is this someone that I know from years ago? I recognize the photo, but not someone that I've seen recently. All right. Well, thank you for your support. I appreciate you. And they have 40,000 followers, so they're doing something right. Here's another person I don't really know. All right. Huh. Am I following this person? Yeah, according to this I am. All right. Who else do we have? Oh, look at that. Coach Turby. I've not seen him for a while. So, he's a guy that I would love to have on the show. It looks like he's showing his weight loss here. Good for him. What else we got here? I don't know if I know this person either here. Yeah, we're following each other, and they're from Sweden, and it's they have 10,000 followers. All right. Thank you for your support. And thank you. Can honestly say this is yet another individual I don't necessarily know, but I must be within that thread that they do. Yes, it's NFL Combine week. Very, very exciting this week. We're going to have all kinds of coverage. Freebird. Highly recommend this person. Please follow them today. You will not regret it. Everything they do is top notch. That is a strange photo, but cool. Okay. All right, let's look at a few more here. What else do we have? We have Christian. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate you. And thank you for your support. I am writing recipes, health tips. I love nature. I love reading, book reviews, kindness, and a mark of faith. All right. It's a real mixture of things. That's beautiful. Isn't that cool? I like that. All right. Let's have a quick look here. Microsoft. All right. What's this say? I am here. Always be sure when dark days lighten with a certain glow you have spotted in your eyes at times and later looked for in other faces that you have come to know. I am here always believe when on a canvases of winter gray you look for any splash of color bleeding through to prove the settling is life's rising to eternal day. I am here always be kind. Remember the warm embrace of love we shared through someday. You may find it hard to bring to view of my face. Your smile for others, look above, I am here. Wow, that was pretty deep. That was a little much, but oh, Albert Einstein. That's a cool rendering of him. I don't think that's an actual photo. I think it's a computer generated. What is this? Oh, I like these. These are cool. The most active users. Yeah. Tweetbinder. Yep, I remember that. I haven't used that in years. Let's have a look here. Reposters most active. Interesting. I know most of these people. I follow most of these people. Yeah. Never fully understood this format, to be honest with you. But always was intrigued with how it generated numbers. All right. Let's get rid of this. What else do we have here? We have Donika. And Donika, I believe, is on air tonight. I think around 5:30. And that's every Monday. And you can see Donika on the screen here. So, just breathe. Breathe and relax. Breathe and be present. Okay. Love is a squeeze away from hate. I've got the hiccups for some reason. I can't tell you the last time I had the hiccups. I know one thing though. I need to get boogieing here because Tia needs to be fed. So I'm going to leave very shortly here. And we are embarking on precisely the time I wanted to be on. This is great. Turn our days into great memories. Each day is giving a gift. Each day is a foundation for creating a better version of yourself. Create intentionally and be present. Donika. Agreed. Trust in your journey. Believe in your own dreams and life purpose. Express your faith and gratitude towards the universe and trust that all your needs will be met along the way. When you believe, you achieve. And that's another from Donika. Well done, Donika. All right, what else we got here? Nico's Digital Cafe. We try to support them every day. And there's a good picture of them right there. Gratitude Unleashed. I think they do that Sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night, I believe. He's sporadically on, though. He used to be on almost daily, but he's not anymore. Power of positivity, finding purpose in life. Okay. What else we got here? This one's neat, too. This one's nice. I am whole. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am love. And then on the eyelashes here it says compassion and kindness. That's very nice. You know what? In fact, I'm going to bookmark that and save it right there. Perfect. Oh, there's Tia. I think that's a reminder. Tia's like, yes, come and feed me. Enough is enough. All right, what do we got here? Sunday blessings. That's a cool photo. You know, I've never been a person that enjoys samplings that have scratches in them. I have always not enjoyed the sound of scratches, especially in records. They used to make me very upset. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Ooh, that's good. That's Alicia. And Alicia is someone that I've probably followed for about 10 years. I know that she's an author. She has several books. And she has been, I would say, very supportive over the years, as we can see right now. I'd also like to say hello to Selena, who I'm remembering at this moment. Who's this? There you go. All right. And there's Rich. Good old Rich Roberts, which also makes me remind me of Ted Hicks and, of course, Tony D. All right. Thank you, folks. Hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I feel like I'm missing one thing here. Let me just have a quick look here. Let's have a quick look. This will be a great week for coverage. It's going to be amazing. I think they're crazy for paying Dak if they're going to pay him. I don't know if they've agreed to it yet, but to me, $60 million seems absolutely ludicrous. I think they would be able to find somebody. You know who might work well there, and someone that might be worth having a look at, is Russell Wilson. That might actually work. Or even, especially if he has not had the franchise tag on him, Baker Mayfield. Imagine Baker Mayfield as a Cowboy. That would be phenomenal. Yeah, Peter King retires. 44 years of service being a writer. I think for the longest time I think he did play-by-play when I was young. But he still does a great interview. You could tell recently that it was a little more taxing on him than it was maybe 5 years ago. I'm not sure how old he is, but he's got to be getting up there. They haven't mentioned it. So I'm assuming he could be at least 70-ish, right? Will Packers re-sign free agents like Darnell Savage? Yeah, this story is strange. This UCLA. I hope he stays in the NFL, but what do I know? Funeral held for the woman killed during the Kansas City parade. Yeah. And she was a broadcaster. Isn't that wild, eh? That is part of life right now, unfortunately, in the world. We live in a world where you never know. Even the most positive, celebrated event can become a tragedy in the States, where there seems to be these shootings, sometimes every other month. It's sad. They have to do something to regulate, you know, this situation, because you're not seeing this all over the world. This is more of, I would say, isolated in the States. It's, you know, it does happen, but not to the same degree or frequency that it does in the States. So they clearly have a problem. You know, think about it. You know, these children are very young. I think I recognize this tune. Have a wonderful day. Continue to be a source of light all over the world. And we will see you tomorrow, if all goes well. And thank you to all the individuals that share, like, and support the many contributors here on YouTube.